Yo.
What up?
Instead of doing a featured comic this week, we decided to do just a featured, I guess, final expectations on the Snyder Cut. Because as everybody knows, the Snyder Cut will be coming out in 2 days. If you're listening to this, it's actually coming out in a day, tomorrow. And interesting enough, the ratings on this movie are literally all over the place. I have seen everything from a 70% on Rotten Tomato. I have 77% right now on Rotten Tomato. I've seen IGN give it an 8, I believe. I've also seen GameSpot give it a 4. I've seen other people give it a D+. So the only thing I can say is that from everything I've read and just from reading the reviews and whatnot, it seems like there's no in between. It's either you like it or you don't. It seems like if you're a comic book fan, you're going to like it. It seems like if you just are a movie guy, you're not. Based on like what I said last week, Kyle, do you know about the rumored storyboard? Did you listen? Did you hear what I said?
So I'll say this. I know about it. I know some things about it, but I've elected not to read it because I don't want to. I know some things about it though. I don't want to read it because I wasn't sure if it was a spoiler or not or anything like that. So
No, so there was a rumored storyboard about the third Justice League movie that was supposed to be done, and the ending of the third one was. We talked about it last week or whatever it was, and the ending of it is just plain crazy, awful, and disrespectful to the comic book. Do I think they're going to make it? There's no fucking way. There is absolutely no way they're going to get to 3. And do you mind if I say it? Do you want to earmuffs it?
I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Bruce and Lois thing, right?
Yes. That's all I got to say. That is just awful. Like,
yes. And let me be the first to say, as a Zack Snyder fan on this panel,
Are you though?
I am though. I am. I straight up am. And I will say, as a Zack Snyder fan, I will say I'm 100% against that idea. Straight up. I would not be happy with that. That doesn't make sense. Like, I think I see what he's thinking, but I wouldn't be.
No, you don't.
I don't even see what he's saying. Nobody sees that.
No, you don't. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it's a terrible. No, I'm no argument there. It's a terrible idea, which is why I'm glad that it's stopping with this. This movie we're getting is the grand finale of it.
Yeah,
and I think that's
because and we say this constantly on this show. DC has no semblance of a plan. They've never had a plan. They refuse to get a plan. Like, get your fucking shit together, DC. That's all it takes. Very simple thing. Just get your shit together. Get it all together. Get it in a bag. Put it on display in the shit museum. I don't care. Just get your shit together.
So I guess my final question is this: is like, it's getting all these up and down reviews. Mm-hmm. Right now, it's sitting on 77% on Rotten Tomato. When it's all said and done, 2 or 3 weeks from now, where do we feel, without seeing this, pre-assumption, where do we think the movie plateaus out with the critics on, especially on Rotten Tomato?
Great action, terrible story.
That's not what I'm asking.
Oh,
I'm asking for a score.
What the Rotten Tomato score is going to be.
So right now, obviously, so right now the audience score is 0 because obviously no one's seen it.
Right.
But the critic score is 77. So if you're going to predict a final score for critic and a final score for audience, what do you think it's going to fall?
My prediction is because I know normally how this works. I think it's going to drop. I think it's going to drop to, I'm going to guess, I think it's going to drop to 60 by the time it comes out. I think it's going to drop to 60.
I'm in a similar boat.
It's the same thing.
I think it'll drop to 60. I think because what happens is, what usually happens is with this Rotten Tomato stuff is the first wave of reviews are usually more genre friendly, or genre friendly critics. Not to say that they're not real critics, but it's just they're just critics who are more. They
get the sneak previews. They're able to watch this, so they're like, oh yeah,
and they like this stuff. They have the taste in their mouth. Now, you're also going to get what's going to happen is in the second wave you're going to get the critics, I don't give a damn about comic books critics. The ones who are really about does this work as a film? And I think it's going to get harsher notes from those critics, I believe. So I think it's going to plateau around 60% when all said and done. That's my prediction. And audience score, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think from what I've heard about this movie, I think this is going to be better received than Batman versus Superman. It's not going to have anything as offensive as Batman versus Superman.
Duh. He's got the benefit of hindsight. He's literally remaking a movie he already fucked up.
Well, to be fair, he's not remaking it. He already filmed it. He's just releasing the version he already filmed at the time.
No, they filmed new shit.
Yeah, but it's only like 5 minutes. He filmed one scene, an extra scene. He refilmed the ending, but the whole movie is the same.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the biggest.
No. I'm sorry. What the fuck have we been waiting for? That he didn't film anything new? He filmed 5 minutes of new footage. Are you shitting me? He filmed 5 minutes of new footage?
Matt, listen. What we saw in 2017, right? That was 80% Whedon. That was 80% Whedon. They cut out all of Zach's footage. It's true.
You know what? There's probably a good reason for that.
Well, we're going to disagree on that. But we're getting the movie we were supposed to get had he not stepped away from the project. And that movie was supposed to be, like 3.5 hours long or whatever it was supposed to be. So
and funny, it was also supposed to be in black and white. I don't trust his decision making. I do, however, trust Joss Whedon's decision making.
Wait, you're going to tell me the original Justice League was supposed to be in black and white?
No, it was not. No.
What do you mean? He said he wanted to do it in black and white.
Yeah, he said
black and white. It was never going to be released in black and white.
There's no way anyone was going to say yes to that. Get the fuck out of here.
It was never going to be in black and white.
No, but here's the thing. Why would you ever say that?
He has a black and white version.
Why?
Release.
Why does that exist?
I don't know. People like that stuff, actually.
No, they don't.
I don't know why people
No, they don't. What are we fucking doing? What are we, dogs now? Everyone's fucking can only see different shades of gray. It doesn't even fucking make sense. Why would anyone want to see that?
Look, at the end
you know what my favorite part of Transformers was? When I couldn't understand what the fuck the robots were doing. And that's what every single scene does. I'm like, did Batman do that? Or was that the Flash? I can't tell. Their costumes look the same because they're all fucking gray.
I did have a dream last night that the Power Rangers were a part of the Transformers universe, which was really fucking trippy.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
That makes sense, though.
That'd actually be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, I'd actually fuck with that.
But the one,
it's Megatron. We need Megazord power.
That was kind of what happened. But just to wrap this conversation up, I do know that the major critique that I've seen is that, for good or for worse, everyone's saying is that the movie's just too long. It's just too long of a film.
4 hours is a long time. Yeah,
fuck Zack Snyder for that. Like, come on. Like, we're gonna break it up into episodes. Nobody wants to watch this in episodes. You got your shot to remake your movie. Shut the fuck up and make the movie. Like, just shut the fuck up.
I would have if you said to me for the entire month of April, every Friday you could watch another part of the Justice League movie, I'd be okay with that.
Would you?
I would.
Would you? Because DC doesn't have a good history with stuff like this. I have nothing to believe.
I'm not saying it's going to be good. I'm not saying it's going to be good at all. I'm just saying I'd be like, okay, cool. Let me just continue to watch this. But now you're going to make me sit 4 hours of my life. Look, if I start a movie and I don't finish it, I don't go back to it. It's over. Like I'll go back to it another time in my life. But like if you tell me, hey, every Friday this is going to get dropped, okay, fine. Let me see what's going on. But I'm not going to fucking stop a movie and watch it again. I'm just not going to do it.
I'll just say my final thought. I'll just say this. My ask of Matthew in particular is just, I would ask as best as you can, go into the open mind. I don't know. I haven't read spoilers. I'm trying to be clean, but I know some things.
I've done nothing.
I actually know absolutely nothing. I just don't have any faith. But
hold
on, he didn't finish. Pump the brakes.
Hold on. Go and open, because there's stuff I do know. I hear there's some really fucking cool shit in this. Like there's a lot like that comic geeks like me and the two of you guys and Matt, we've been watching, the Justice League cartoon. We've been into this stuff for a long time. Like there's shit that happens in this movie that we've always wanted to see in a DC movie for a long time.
He's gonna dodge the Omega beams.
I'm not gonna say anything, but there's cool shit and some cool shit involving Dark Side. So I would just say go in with an open mind, try to, and maybe go with the mindset of, okay, the story's probably not going to be good. Can I appreciate it can I just sit back and be like, okay, this is a cool action movie. You know
That's the one silver line to me. I'm hoping there's really good action. If we get if he hits a lull though, he's going to lose me on this film pretty quick. I can tell you that right now.
Here's what we're going to do.
Yep.
Eat fat blunts, smoke blunts, get drunk, and fucking watch this goddamn 4-hour-long movie. And the best is doing it with a cop. Not going to mention any names. But anyway, once again, this is why I'm an
everything you just said is legal, by the way.
Instagram, Why I'm an Official, Facebook.com/Why I'm a Nerd, and listen to new issues every Tuesday on YouTube and your favorite podcast service. So, Kyle, I guess next week, if you're around, we will have you on again because I'm assuming you're going to be watching this movie.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Even though
sir.
you should be watching with us in person.
I know. I got stuck at work. I'm a tax accountant. It's tax season. So
They should have taken off. You know better.
I know.
Speaking of, I got to get my taxes done. I'm mad because I shouldn't have gotten last year was the first. This is a total random side note. Last year was the first year I ever did my taxes early. And in doing so, I screwed myself out of a bunch of the stimulus money. And I'm pretty pissed about it.
I got stimulus money somehow. Don't fucking understand how, but you know what? Fuck the government, whatever, man. So, but once again, I'm Kevin James, Goku Kyle, and the golden voice of podcasting. We're the nerds with the mouths. And until next time,
we're out.
So
no, that didn't work.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I was going with
it was like kind of cool, but it wasn't. It was like I guess it fit. Like,
it was out of nowhere. Yeah, I was going with the Thanos, the purple. Dread it, run from it. We'll be back next week.
You should just snap your fingers and.
Or should I say, I will? Fuck.